John Moore with Admirals defenseman, the 15-year-old Tyler Cross here. And Tyler, let's talk about start to the season. The team's off to a strong start, and you are as well. Tell me about your start.
We've had a pretty good start to the year, really coming together as a group and really passing the puck and getting our plays down in the defense and offensive zone and really having a really good start.
Average almost a point a game as a defenseman. That's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, normally pretty defensive, but this year I'm really trying to involve my offensive game and really get the points.
Tyler, you were hoping to lock up a spot with the South Shore Mustangs in the Major Midget League. That did not happen. Tell me, you were the last cut, I understand. Tell me a little bit about how you found out and your immediate reaction.
I got cut one of the last practices before they went to the early bird, and I was disappointed, but they had 5 returning D and a couple good ones coming up for Major Bantam, so I understood it, but I was really disappointed.
The defenseman you want to be this year, again, off to a strong start, but tell me about the defenseman you'd like to believe you can be in the league this season. It's early yet, October.
I want to be a big shutdown guy, go against the other team's top guys, and I also want to play a big part in the offensive zone.
Tell me about that, because obviously you're starting to gain some confidence, and that was not part of your game last year.
I know last year I had a rough start to the year. I broke my ankle in the early bird, so I never really got into the flow of things, and this year, I really got back to my natural game and everything like that.
Yeah, tell me about that injury and just again, not only physically but your confidence as well.
I definitely took my confidence way down because I didn't start to get back on the ice till mid-November last year, so I never really got into the swing of things.
Last year he was a great guy around the room. He was in the lineup when he got in there. He did his job, but this year he's came back as a completely different player. This year he's leading our team in points. He's top to, I think he has the most points as a defenseman this year right now. So for us, he's been, he doesn't have a letter on his jersey for us, but he's acting as leader both on and off the ice, and he's been, his confidence, I think is the main thing there, and he's just, for us, he's been, kind of just, I don't want to say a leader out there much our D, because our D is very deep, but he's been the guy, so he's been great.
Tried to make the Major Midget lineup, last cut of the South Shore Mustangs. How did that impact him?
You know what? I think he kind of came in with a chip on his shoulder, and I think that's what's kind of been the difference maker for him. Is he didn't use it as a it didn't bring him down, we'll say. But what it did is it just kind of gave him that motivation to come here and prove them wrong, and that's what I've been trying to lean on for. Say, listen, when with us, be a leader when you get up there. When and if you do. Just go out there and show them they made a mistake in not taking you, and it's been all the difference in the world for him.
He likes to be a solid stay-at-home defender, a good defender, but offensively he's got potential, obviously. Tell me a little bit about what he might be able to accomplish in that area.
So that's just it. I mean, I think he's realizing, his peaking point isn't just the stay-at-home defenseman. He's been there as a leader. He's on the power play. He's been quarterbacking for us, and I think he's kind of seeing that there's that side of the game too. So I think that just makes him obviously not just a one-dimensional defenseman. It kind of gives him the whole package, and it's showing him day to day, and he's getting that confidence. So when he does go into the Major Midget game, he's gonna turn some heads that way, I think.